What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video we have the honor of having Chuck, the owner of Showstoppers. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime. We're going to be talking about a subject that's been going around for a while now on forums. You're talking about Tacoma World, Facebook forums, even on Instagram. And that is Japanese wheels. This guy is known for having literally every Japanese wheel you can think of. That's for off-roading vehicles, that's for imports.
Euros, everything. So about, 17 years ago when we started, that's when we teamed up with companies like Rays and Work, and these guys have been out forever. And they've been manufacturing the best wheels, race wheels for race cars. That's how we started with them. And eventually we ended up getting into trucks with them. And each one, since we had such a long, positive relationship with, they kind of trusted us and let us pick the sizes and cater to our request of the style, of the colors and stuff like that, and they let us take the wheel pretty much, and here we are.
Let's talk about the advantages of choosing a Japanese wheel over an Americanized wheel.
So the only thing, I mean, each wheel has its own strengths and powers. Whatever, made in the US, made in China, they all have their good and bad, right? But as far as what we wanted to bring was a Japanese quality to the US, because we do off-road these things, we jump them, we climb rocks with them, and I'd hate for someone to be out there 5 miles from the closest road and their wheel snaps. So what we asked these companies to do, like Rays, to make a forged wheel. Strongest possible wheel, lightest possible wheel also. Your car runs better, plus you're not going to have to worry about your wheels snapping when you're out off-roading.
In the middle of nowhere.
True. And then Work is another company that we work with. They make cast wheels, but very strong. Advan flow form cast, super strong, also lightweight. Both are lightweight as well. But what we focused on was the quality. So they do JWL or JWLT testing. In Japan, that's the strength of the wheel. So without passing that, Japanese people won't release their wheels. All of these wheels have actually passed it to where if you have a wheel manufactured in China or in the US, some of these guys don't test their wheels at all. They just make them 30-pound wheels, figure they're strong, they focus on the style, and that's all you get, really. And God knows what's going to happen when you're on the trail. So
yeah, I've noticed, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I've noticed that ever since I started going with this style of wheel, I don't have to balance my wheels. Usually it requires very low.
Yeah. So they focus when they test these. All of that goes into testing. It's just not strength. So it's how the actual wheel performs, the correct offsets. They really measure everything out. So as far as it comes to balancing and stuff like that, minimal weights and stuff like that will correct it. But I mean, for the most part, they're trying to build you a perfect wheel.
Right. And that's why they cost so much. I mean, you're talking about...
And that's why they take so long. So, just, it's well known on the boards, like the T37s that we requested in 17s, they actually took 2.5 years to make. Work wheels took about a year to make, from when we sat down with them and when we picked the sizes to when it actually first got in my hands. Advan took about a year and a half. Now they're all here. So we're going to be working with more JDM companies to bring more different styles and, true tested quality wheels. That's what we're trying to bring here to the US.
I want to say about 50% of the people that off-road, they grew up off-roading. I mean, they don't care what they have. It's just a matter of just getting out there. And then we have other crowds that do care about the looks and aesthetics and stuff like that. Does that have to do with people coming in from the import world into the scene, the off-road scene, that rather get these types of wheels, or you've seen it all?
It's a mix. So it's mostly the people coming from the other import scene where they had the cars and they had these wheels before.
Right.
People have had T37s on their MR2 or their Civics or whatever, and then now they get a truck. They want that T37 again because they know and they trust it.
Right.
They've done some crazy shit with it before. Nothing's ever happened, so it's like, hey, I can use this on my truck. Those are the guys that are coming in with some knowledge. There's also knowledge coming out now.
Right.
To where we're sitting here talking about it and people are listening and we're telling them this is what we recommend.
Right.
And not, we're not claiming it's the greatest thing out there or whatever. It's what we recommend. It's tested. It's strong. Finishes are great. That's another thing. Japanese companies are always down with the finishes. Like, they want the perfect finish on the wheel.
Right. I've owned probably, I want to say, 3 sets of different Japanese wheels, and never once have I had an issue. And even, it sucks when you scratch, and it's a lot of money.
It's a battle scar.
But then
that's
again,
all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't crack, snap, break, and leave you out in the middle of nowhere, we're good with it.
If it cracks, you come back looking for this guy.
Yep. Never mind the scratching and all that. And the Japanese guys stand behind the product. So,
yeah, definitely.
Every time I have any complaint, they want to be the first to know about it, because they want to research it and see how that happened and this and this and that, and improve all the time. Some of these guys have been up for 45 years, and with knowledge like that, all the shops just feeding them problems. If ever we run into them, they take it into account, they build on it. That's what we have now. These guys are perfectionists in trying to make us wheels.
So let's talk about a very important thing nowadays, especially with a lot of these vehicles being really heavy already. So let's talk about weights. Start from your lightest wheel all the way to the heaviest wheel that you have.
So the lightest wheel that's out there is a 16-inch T37. That's about 16 pounds.
Wow.
That's fully forged construction. That's why they're so light, and it is strong as shit. So 17-inch T37s weigh 17 pounds. 18 weighs about 18.5 pounds. The next one up is, let's say, Advan RGD-2s that they came out with. 17, 8.5, negative 10. They weigh approximately 21 pounds each. They use a float form cast. The third wheel that's out there right now is also Volk S1HC. That is just normal cast made. So that weighs in at 24 pounds. Still light for what it is.
And it plays a big part. Because you're talking about, if you're rocking a mud-terrain tire, even sometimes the all-terrain tires, a lot of these tires are a 10-ply, at least standard for off-roading. So that's really heavy as it is.
Simple. Everybody's been bowling. So you take a 20-pound ball and you just try to chuck it down as fast as you can. That amount of force, try it with a 10-pound ball and see how much easier it is to throw that 10-pound ball.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that your engine is doing. Trying to turn 4 30-pound wheels versus trying to turn 4 20-pound wheels is a big difference.
Yeah.
And that's why it runs smoother, runs fast. A lot of people think good JDM wheels, I'm just paying $2,000 to $3,000 because it's made in Japan. No, that's not the case. And, we focus on the lightweight, the strength. All of that comes into play, and the finishes, and that's why you're paying a little, maybe a lot more extra, but yeah, even more than the value, it's a safety. A lot of you guys go out there with your kids, with your wives and your family, and you go out and I don't want you to get stuck, period. And that's why I pushed really hard to bring all these companies in, and I know these are tested, and I know these are strong as shit.
Yeah.
If something happened, it's catastrophic. We're not going to help you at that point. The wheel wasn't going to help you at that point.
Yeah.
But I'd rather you have the strongest possible wheel out there, and you got your family with you. Let's protect them. Everybody's good. Yeah. This is the 16x8 zero offset T37X, and this is the progressive model, meaning the engravings here instead of the stickers. So they replaced the OG version had stickers. This one has an engraving. This is in the anodized bronze finish, and in a 6x139 also comes in a 5x150 for you Landcruiser guys. So this is the same wheel, 16x8 T37X progressive, but this one features a negative 20 offset, which gives you a little bigger lip. Outer positioning would push out more past your fender. So this is the T37 large PCD, 18x9, zero offset. This is the anodized bronze finish. This weighs in at about 18.5 pounds or so, depending on which scale you use. Was specifically designed for the 4Runner. Fits a 4Runner perfect, also fits a Tacoma. And this is also the same wheel, 18x9, zero offset, but what I'm talking about now is the finish that they have. This is diamond dark gunmetal. Again, engraved logos. Same wheel, just different finish. We can do a lot of different finishes of this. So if you want a specific color, this wheel allows us to do that. So now featuring the Advan RGD-2. This is one of the newer wheels out. This is 17.8.5, negative 10, 6x139. Featured in this shot is a semi-gloss black. So this is the same Advan RGD-2 wheel, just in a different finish. This is Machine Racing Hyper Black. Also options are bronze, it's called the Umber Bronze, it's a very shiny bronze. Also indigo blue, a shiny blue. And those are the 4 finishes for the Advan RGD-2. Now I'm showing you my favorite wheel. This one's called an S1HC. This is for the truck version. 6x139, also 17.8.5, -10. Comes in a matte bronze, a matte black, and a matte gunmetal finish. And the newest of the bunch, this is the brand new T37 Xt. So what they did was they bumped it up to 17-inch, 17.8.5, -10. Again, we got the 6x139. Same thing, they got the stamps, the JWLT, and then they moved the logo from the spoke out into the rim. There'll be special colors later on at the end of the year. It's going into production soon, which includes diamond dark gunmetal, dash white, matte blue gunmetal, mag blue, and a host of different other colors that we're going to come up with. But for now, bronze and black is what's available on the T37 Xt, 17.8.5, -10.
All right, Chuck. Well, thanks for having us here at your shop.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. I feel like I'm always here. You guys probably see all my Instagram posts and my YouTube posts. I mean, I pretty much live here, huh?
Addicted. A little bit.
So where can everybody find you? I mean, you have Instagram, Facebook.
We got the website up, showstoppersusa.com, showstoppersoffroad.com.
Okay.
Instagram, Showstoppers Offroad, Showstoppers USA. We have 2 different ones. One for cars, one for trucks. We got you covered.
Nice. Now, aside from wheels, what else can they expect to find here at your shop? Just, for all you guys that are looking for, I was going to say a mom and pop shop, but if you guys are looking for your one-stop shop, what else can they find here?
Pretty much everything you want. From lighting, spacers, lugs, wheels, tires, lift kits. Do a lot of King and Icon.
Well, you guys know where to find them. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys a little later. Peace.